Shocking news! Grant Gustin may quit the Flash! To coin a phrase, run as fast as you can to get away. Yeah. So here we are at Cosmic Book News. Gonna summarize all this for us. And I mean, watching the show now, it just looks like he is just miserable. It looks like he's in pain to have to keep doing this terrible show that was once good. It was once pretty good. It was the best of the CW shows, and a couple of episodes were very good. It's hard to believe that it had anything to do with CW at times, but the last season was pure trash, and this one right now is no different. So anyway, I never paid attention to any of the articles about the show much, I mean, other than, he'll get a new costume or something like that. But apparently, Grant Gustin's kind of had some complaints quite a while now. So, the other part of the thing, CW rumored a big mess. Well, is it really a rumor? I mean, just watch the shows. You can see it right there on the screen. So anyway, the info about Grant Gustin potentially leaving the Flash comes from Scooper Daniel RPK, who claims the CW is trying to convince Grant to stick around. Jeez. Because really, the Flash was their top show, but then Lois and Superman showed up and blew all that away. Of course, Lois and Superman is really more HBO Max than CW. And the same kind of goes for Stargirl. I mean, that was originally supposed to be a DC Universe show, but DC Universe fizzled. But being a part of HBO Max will work better for them. And so they don't really count CW shows, even though Tyler Hoechlin was introduced as Superman and Supergirl, But man, it's almost at this point to say that the show's in another universe. Because it bears very little resemblance to that show. So, but the Flash at times was on par with that. That's how good it would be at times. But they just, I don't know, couldn't maintain it, and now it's just this sloppy slap job stuff. So, anyway, they're trying to convince him to stick around, because even in its, as bad as it is now, it's does better than the other shows, except of course Lois and Superman, which beats everything. But it's on hiatus because of lockdown and all that. So Arrowverse shows are having a lot of issues behind the scenes, with actors wanting to leave because of the way the producers and bigger ups acts. Worth a mention. So the guy Dominic Purcell, who plays Heatwave on Legends of Tomorrow, well, he's pretty much gone. He's got a deal where he'll be a recurring character, but he's not a regular anymore. And apparently, he went on Instagram and crapped on the whole thing, and then had to walk it back because he got spanked and said, "You guys don't know." And then he lashed out at anybody who suggests that. But come on, Dominic. But whatever. It's not a happy camp over there. So rumors may actually have some merit to them, specifically the Grant Gustin rumor, as on more than one occasion, Grant Gustin has talked about leaving the Flash and doing other projects. As pointed out by Giant Freaking Robot, Gustin appeared on Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You podcast. So he did this a year ago and let it be known that he let other opportunities pass because of being tied to the Flash. I'm aware, especially in certain moments, of how lucky I am and how different things could have gone up until this point. But there's plenty of things that I feel like I've missed out on. The past 4 hiatuses now, I've had a hiatus project that has fallen through because of the Flash. There's a lot of other opportunities out there that have gone away because of scheduling conflicts. Yeah, I imagine that weighs heavily on him because it looks like he's doing 2 completely crap seasons in a row. And it's like, this show should have ended 2 years ago on a high note, and that's what it looks like. Because when you run out of the ideas and stuff, just go ahead and end it. 5 years is pretty good. That's not bad. Could have done that. Now they want to even do an 8th one. Jeez. So Gustin wanted to leave the Flash after 2 seasons. Jeez, well, that's when it was still good. He says, when we're talking about those early stressful seasons, if I could have, there were plenty of crew members that walked after season 2. I probably would have also, because I was just like, this is too stressful. This is too hard. The hours are ridiculous. I would have just walked after season 2 if I wasn't locked down. I'm so glad to have been on the journey I've been on. I'll ride it as long as I can. Probably. Yeah, that's kind of the key word there. Yeah. Okay. It says at the time they were working with too many guest directors or whatever, and I guess it made it difficult because they didn't know important details about the shows and characters. They just walk in out off the street and direct it. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But, oh, boy, that was a long time ago, and you got more serious problems now. But he also pointed out that the current contract that he's on ends with season 7. But he did tell Entertainment Tonight last year he hopes to continue. I could definitely see myself doing more than just the 1 season that I have left on this current contract. 7 seasons is it for most of the cast, actually, but I think it would be great if we could continue after that. I may never have a job this cool again, that this many people actually tune in to watch, so I'm not going to take it for granted. Yeah, but you did 7 years, and I think this is all fluff because, you got to say stuff like that. That's the problem with these interviews with stars and stuff. They're always performing, He's not like he's going to go, oh, I don't know, I might need the job, so I'll do another one. But, oh, God, look, I had some good times on the show, but really, it's time for me to move on. Yeah, no, you can't say that. So it makes me wonder if all the unified banishment of Hartley Sawyer was real. It's just like, oh, look, buddy, these are the rules. We all got to turn our backs on you. Yeah, there's no friends in that world. So anyway, I think he wants to go. No doubt about it, and wanting to continue. And the cool part of this job at this point is that he's got a job that's, consistent. But he's still a relatively young guy, and I don't know, the Splash thing might drag him down. And there could have been other opportunities for him, and he had to do the Flash. And if the Flash was this super duper, great show, and he'd be like, well, that's the price you pay. It's fine. But it's not. And he knows it. So, yeah, this many people tuned in. So until, again, Lois and Superman came in and just blew all those ratings away. But still, The Flash got more ratings than any of the other shows, until Superman came along. And I imagine Stargirl will give it a run for its money, too. So, until CW messes it up, that's always possible. So, they did McGloin here mentions this was an earlier announcement that they've cast this actor. Man, I'm forgetting his name. That's too bad. But anyway, he'll be Bart Allen, who comes from the future, which is a storyline they already did with their daughter Nora. But now it's going to be Barry's son. Yeah, I know in the comic books, Bart Allen was his grandson, but they're changing that to where it'll be their son. So, I mean, I guess since the timeline's changed or whatnot, and so now they have a son. Or he could be Nora's little brother. I don't know. But, yeah, whatever. So, that's probably what they'll do if Grant can get out of it, and that way. But if this poor new actor who comes in to take on the role, and he's Impulse for a few episodes, and then he becomes the Flash in a timeline he's not supposed to be in. Yeah, that's always kind of stupid. But or because they don't have the money to push it into the future and do futuristic sets and stuff. No, they can't do that. So he could be in his own time. So That's about it. He's just there so they can say, well, it's unfortunate that there's still people are intolerant in this day and age and won't accept a black Flash. Because, yes, the actor is black. Well, Iris is now black. So, of course, the children will be mixed race. So they'll just use him for that reason to, oh, God, it's such a terrible network. It's a show that should have ended 2 years ago. It's out of ideas, and, casting a new Flash won't do any good because the stories are still going to be crap. So I understand a young actor taking a job and stuff, but yeah, it could really damage things for you down the road because, oh, you were on that crap show. Yeah. Plus, there's this business that says, oh, the Ezra Miller Flash movie's coming, and maybe they just want to end the Flash. Sounds like they don't, though, because Warner Brothers doesn't like having a TV show and the Flash at the same time. Well, they got a Superman show that's pretty popular, so they're going to have a hard time canceling that. So I don't know if they're following this anymore. They act like they were embracing the multiverse idea, But, yeah, well, we'll see. That was the old rule, though, but I don't think it applies anymore. Yeah, I understand your feelings there, Gustin, but, man, the damage may already be done. Yeah. Just end the show. Don't make it suffer anymore. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness, so many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.